Hello, everybody, and thank you for stopping by the Captain Marty's Fishing Reports podcast. We're going to talk a little bit today about the Big Rock Tournament and everything else that's going on in the world of fishing. There's a lot to talk about. I'll be right back.
At Fishing Unlimited on the Nags Head Manio Causeway, not only can you get stocked up with all the bait, tackle, and amenities necessary to fish, but you can also be your own captain. That's right. At Fishing Unlimited, you can rent one of their spacious pontoon boats to go fishing, crabbing, dolphin watching, or just to cruise the Roanoke Sound. It's family fun at its finest. Half-day and full-day rentals are available. Be your own captain at Fishing Unlimited on the Nags Head Manio Causeway. I'm sitting here with Captain Andy Ennis of Old North State Charters, and Andy, it seems as if you catch fish or you crash your boat trying to catch fish.
Well, Justin, here's the deal. I'm the best there is, plain and simple. When I get on my boat in the morning, it reeks of excellence. No one can hang with my stuff. I'm just a big old hairy American fishing machine. You ain't first, you're last. Check out what I do online at oldnorthstatefishing.com. If you want to catch some fish, let's go.
All right, let's talk a little bit about the Big Rock Tournament going on in Morehead City. About roughly 300 boats fishing that tournament for millions of dollars in prize money. Cost a lot to fish it. You say, I'd like to go fish that tournament. How much does it cost? $20,000 to $30,000 just to enter the tournament. That's why they have so much prize money. Of course, we're excited because our old friend Ron Whitaker won the fabulous Fisherman Prize on day one. That's for the first blue marlin, weighed over 500 pounds. He caught one that was 504 pounds, and those 4 pounds earned him a little over $1,700,000. So that's pretty incredible, and it couldn't happen to a nicer guy. Now, let's look at some other things. In overall billfish release points, after 2 days of fishing are in the books, and it's a 6-day tournament, but you fish 4 out of the 6 days, your choice. The Speculator is in first place with 2,000 release points. The Post Call in second with 1,200 points, and the Sand Bob in third place with 1,050 points. And then the largest fish category, which is a separate prize in itself. The Game Time has the largest fish at 516 pounds, but the release beat him with the 504 pounder, getting it to the dock first to win all that money. The Builder's Choice slipped into third place with a 431.8 pound blue marlin. And from what I understand from the website, if you want to go there, you just go to thebigrock.com. But that fish is worth $1 million or more. I think it was closer to like $1.5 million. So that's what's going on with the main categories. Here's the meat categories. The Ava D with the heaviest dolphin at 46.2. That might hold up. The Sikatan, Daniel Spencer, one of our local boys, in second place with a 45.6. So there's like a half a pound between those two, and that's worth a lot of money as well. The Trash Man has the biggest tuna, 155.1 pounds. It's got to be a big eye is what I'm thinking. And then that might not get beaten. That's a nice one. And then the Wahoo, it will probably get beaten. The Really Buggy has a 28.8 pound Wahoo, so that could... that's not a very big Wahoo when you have 300 boats fishing for 4 more days. All right, so offshore fishing in Hatteras has been a little bit on the scrappy side. They're catching some Baylor dolphin. They are also catching some blackfin tuna, kind of on the small side right now. They're doing some bottom fishing for sea bass and beeliner snappers and whatever else will bite the hook. And it's just when I see this stuff, there's a scattered blue marlin bite, but it's kind of scrappy. Oregon Inlet Fleet, a little bit of the same kind of thing. They have a few tuna. They really should have more tuna right now. This used to be the peak of the spring tuna season, but it's a little picky. They're catching some dolphin. When I see tile fish in the catches, that tells me they're scrapping. So they got that going on. A scattered wahoo, a scattered billfish as well. And then the inshore boats are picking around for Spanish mackerel. There's been still a few big drum on the shoals. Some of the boats are doing that, and some are finding them back in the sound. There's Spanish mackerel. I haven't heard much about any king mackerel fishing, or at least not that's making it onto any fishing reports. So that's what's going on there. Surf fishing, by the time you hear this report today, the Fritz Boyden Youth Surf Fishing Tournament, which started at 8 o'clock this morning, went till noon. It's may be over by this time, but we'll keep you updated on what happened in that tournament. And there's been some bluefish and Spanish mackerel, especially down on Hatteras Highland. And everybody is catching a few blues, a few puppy drum. There's a few speckled trout on the surf and pier catches. I'm going to take a break, and I'll be right back to tell you about the backcountry fishing in just a moment.
What could possibly be more fun than watching a bottlenose dolphin swim and play in the water right beside you? Hop aboard Harbor Star Dolphin Tours at Wanchese Marina and witness this remarkable animal up close. The Harbor Star is a spacious 50-foot vessel with a wide, shady canopy that runs 2-hour trips multiple times a day, including a breathtaking sunset cruise. To book your tour, go online to wanchesemarina.com and click Harbor Star Dolphin Tours. See the majestic bottlenose dolphin up close with Harbor Star Dolphin Tours.
Okay, so backcountry fishing is good. Speckled trout fishing is good. There's some puppy drum and some bluefish. That's the three main things, and it's pretty much sound wide. But the one thing that has changed a little bit is the backside of Hatteras Island now has gotten pretty good. That's some relaxing fishing. You do not need a boat. You don't even need a kayak. But you get on the backside of the sound and make sure you park where you're allowed to park if you're in the park in the Hatteras National Seashore. Walk down to the sound and cast it. You don't need waders, although I would recommend a pair of old tennis shoes to wear. And the best bait right now is a popping cork. Any tackle shop can show you how to rig that up with a white grub tail behind it. An 1/8 ounce head with a grub tail will be all you need for doing that. So also some good spots around Roanoke Island that have in the last 2 weeks really picked up on some fishing. So that's about it for our fishing report today. We'll keep you posted all week on what's happening at the Big Rock, and also we'll have the results of the Fritz Boyden tournament for the kids on tomorrow's show. Thank you for stopping by. Have a great day.